Welcome back to our lesson on the segment and angle addition postulate. In this part of the lesson, we'll be focusing on the segment addition postulate. And the segment addition postulate says if you have three collinear points, A, B, and C, where B is between A and C, then AB plus BC is equal to AC. So again, part plus part is equal to whole. But the important thing is that these 3 points have to be collinear. So let's write that down in a text box. Points A, B, and C must be collinear. And point B is between A and C. Okay, so now that we have that, let's move on to frame number 10 of your Jamboard. So here we have some numerical examples, and this part plus the 5 is equal to the 13. So this is going to be a subtraction problem, right? Or add on if you'd like. 5 plus what is 13? We can also think of it as 13 minus 5 equals 8. So we're going to double click here, and we're going to realize that 20 minus 9 is going to be 11. Go ahead and try the last two problems on your own, and let's compare against what I have. Okay, 15 minus 7 is 8. And what number, when you add 3 equals 9? This would have to be 6. Okay, let's look at frame number 11. Now this time we have algebraic expressions. And whenever we have algebraic expressions, we're going to want to be writing an equation. Always part plus part equals whole. So this first part, x plus 8, plus the second part, x plus 15, is equal to the whole of 15. Now we're going to combine like terms on the left-hand side of our equation. 2x plus 23 is equal to 15. We're going to subtract 23 from both sides. 15 minus 23 is negative 8. And then we're going to divide both sides by 2. So we get that x is equal to negative 4. Now that usually makes somebody second guess their work. And we might think, wait a minute, can length be negative? Right, but the length is not negative. This length is just negative 4 plus 8, right? So this length right here, negative 4 plus 8 is 4. This length, negative 4 plus 15 is 11. And just by way of checking, 4 plus 11 does equal 15. So we feel pretty confident that x equals negative 4 is the correct answer. So we'll go ahead and write it down here. Notice we're checking our work, though, making sure things make sense. QR, we just showed you, is 4. And RS is 11. We substituted in negative 4 in place of x. All right, so now down here, let's see what you come up with. You're going to write and solve an equation. And once you get x, you're going to substitute it in place of, and you're going to figure out what is FG and what is FH. Pause the video and then come back. All right, so here we're going to write our equation that 11 plus x is equal to 7x minus 1. Once we do that, there are no like terms on this side to combine. There's no like terms on this side to combine. But we have a variable on both sides. So let's subtract the x from both sides of the equation, leaving us with 11 on the left, 6x minus 1 on the right-hand side. Now we're solving for x. Let's add 1 to both sides. 12 is equal to 6x. Solving for x, x is being multiplied by 6. We're going to divide by 6 to both sides. So we're going to do 12 divided by 6, and that's going to be 2. So if x is equal to 2, then 2 plus 11 is 13. So this length right here should be 13. So when I substitute 2 in place of x here, 7 times 2 is 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. So we are satisfied that this is the correct answer. X is equal to 2. F to G is also equal to 2, right? Because that is just labeled with the value of x. And F to H, this whole distance is 13. And let's move on to frame number 12. We have one angle addition postulate and one segment addition postulate. So we're going to ask you to solve both of those problems, put the video on pause, and then come back and we'll check it together. Make sure, oh, by the way, make sure you're looking at what is being asked of you. So this is not saying find x, it's saying find the measure of a specific angle. This does not say find x, it says find the distance from N to M. All right, pause the video and come back. All right, first thing I would do is write an equation, part plus part is equal to the whole. Now the whole is not given. We would know that this is a straight angle, and a straight angle measures 180 degrees. And we can tell just by inspection, typically they will tell you that A, B, C is a straight angle. Now we're going to combine our like terms. So there's two x terms and there's two number terms. So that's 7x. 10 minus 5 is 5. We are going to subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. Now we're going to divide both sides by 7. What is 175 divided by 7? It is 25 degrees. That is not the answer to the question. The question says, what is the measure of angle DBC? So we need to substitute in the 25 right there in place of x. And so we're going to say 2 times 25 is 50, right? And 50 minus 5 is 45 degrees. Now we should show that. So with another text box, we're going to say 2x minus 5, and we're going to substitute. Now we're going to simplify, showing our thinking, and that's how we get the measure of angle DBC. Okay, over here, there's 3 parts that add together to equal the whole of 23. So let's do that. Right in our equation, I'll put my x terms first. 2x minus 19 plus x minus 6. So I'm basically, you can add in any order here, right? I'm just adding in a convenient order for me. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. There's 2x plus x, that's 3x. There's negative 19 minus 6, that's negative 25. Or maybe I can do negative 19 plus 9, that's negative 10. And negative 10 minus 6 is negative 16. I'm going to add 16 to both sides. And that's going to be 39. And so x is equal to 13. Okay, so what am I asked to find? I am asked to find the measure, the length of NM. So I need this length right here. It's going to be x minus 6. So we will, in another text box, show that. NM is equal to x minus 6. Therefore, NM is equal to 13 minus 6, and M is equal to 7. Checking, making sure that our answer makes sense. If this is 7, and that's 9, and this expression here would be 2 times 13, which is 26. 26 minus 19 is 7. 14 plus 9 does equal 23, and we are pretty happy that that is correct. But more importantly, this is correct, because this is what we were asked to find, right? Okay, so that was something about the segment addition postulate. And last frame, write down what you want to remember about both parts of the lesson, the angle addition and the segment addition postulate. You can grab a text box. You can draw pictures about what you want to remember. You can start typing there.